Suni Lee wants a man to take care of all of her friends. It just don't make sense that she wants her man to take care of all of her friends. Are all of her friends giving up the cheeks? Are all of her friends cleaning his crib? You know, making sure he good? Nah, they not. So it don't make no sense. Unless you trying to put it in a position for your friends to try to sleep with your man. And if that was happening, it would make more sense that he taking care of all of them. I don't like the dynamic, but it would make just a little more sense.
So the Olympic gymnast Suni Lee did a podcast.
I thought it was Suni Lee. Did I say Sunny? I hope I didn't say Sunny. I don't think that's how you pronounce her name. But anywho.
As about 2 weeks ago, but for whatever reason, TMZ and everybody is picking it up now and it's getting quoted because it's about an hour long or something. And she said that she needs the guy that she's with to take care of her friends when she's out. So we're going to watch the full clip and then we're going to dissect it.
How do you feel when you see, like, on your For You page or stuff, like, men, like, boys being like, oh my God, Suni Lee?
I think it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like, sometimes I can't tell if it's just like a joke or if they're like being for real, but it's like, it's really funny to me.
It's so funny.
Honestly, I've seen so many videos, so if you think I haven't seen it, I've seen it.
She's seen it.
I see all
Shoot
of
your
it.
shot. What's your type? Or
My
do you want to
type?
say?
I feel like my type is like athletes.
Yeah.
I like a very...
Half of y'all done Zeruni, bro. Throw it out, bro. Throw it away, bro. It's raps. It's raps for y'all boys. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? Because when she says athlete, she don't mean the nigga that goes to the YMCA and be just playing ball, bro. She ain't talking about you, brother. I'm sorry. She talking about niggas in the NBA, NFL, my nigga. Niggas on a national level. Niggas on a country level when it comes to playing any type of sport. You know what I'm saying? So when girls say athlete, they might as well just say professional athlete. Even that, she is not going for a nigga in the G League. She is not going for a nigga that plays overseas. You know what I'm saying? So, like, hey, I don't know. Just say you want a nigga in the NBA, NFL, bro. You might as well just say it at that point, bro. You might as well.
very like emotionally intelligent man. Like
You want an emotionally intelligent athlete. Good luck, Suni. I wish you the best, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Because these men, unless they were like ugly at first, didn't get no hoes, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they get into the NBA, they start getting hoes type shit, start looking better, you know, fix their teeth or some shit type shit. Then that's a different scenario. But they gonna learn quick if they didn't get into the NFL or the NBA or whatever it may be with a girl. You know what I'm saying? They gonna learn quick. They gonna learn shorty's throwing it at them. And they gonna be catching it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be very difficult. I always say it's just as hard to find it's just as hard to get married to a man in the NBA as it is to get into the NBA. Probably harder because a lot of them aren't married. So you're kind of just like pulling at straws at that point, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway.
Yes.
because I feel like a lot of the guys that I've like talked to or come across, they always just end up being so immature. And I'm like, you are like 5-6 years older than me, and
You're still acting.
Yeah, you act
like a
like that.
child.
Like I act.
I need to understand what she mean by immature. Like clapping cheeks? You're just so immature. You haven't grown up because the nigga is out every weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's why he immature. Congrats. Welcome to the big leagues, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Older than you. I'm 22.
What would be like the oldest age gap? The biggest age gap you would have?
Like 5 years. Is that crazy?
No, I think you're really mature for your age. Like
Yeah.
you're 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like you're older than me mentally. emotionally.
Bro, let me put on my glasses, bro. Let me put on my thinking goggles, bro. Anytime a shorty says her type is athletes, she's not that mature. I'm sorry. Your type is athletes. What does that even mean? Like, if you said I like men that have an athletic build. Cool. No, you said athletes. You want a nigga in the G League? You'll date a nigga in the G League, a nigga that plays overseas, a nigga that, is making less than, 100K a year, 200K a year playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Really less than 100K. No, you would not be dating them. You're not gonna date another gymnast like you probably, unless they're like extremely decorated and they have all this money, all these brand deals and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want an athlete. You want a professional, a successful professional athlete. That's what you want. And just that already shows me that you're not very mature. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna learn quick. You're gonna learn that every single athlete that you like, you start talking to, you start dating, they fucking 10 other bitches. And you're gonna call him immature because he's fucking 10 other bitches. Hey, I mean, call it, yeah, you're right. Honestly, he's immature. But he ain't gonna grow out of it until the money slow down, or until he retire, or until he, just had his fill. You know what I mean? Which could take forever. Look at my dog, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp went out super sad. Freaky Shannon Sharp, bro. I don't know what the hell he had going on, bro. I don't know how he's still how he's still just ready to go. Nigga, like 56. Nigga, wrap it up, nigga. Go get married, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go lock some shit down. You had your fun, brother. You're done. You're good. How much more bitches you trying to crack? But yeah, these niggas ain't growing out of that shit. Not until they need to. That is. Or until they're ready to start a family type shit. You know what I mean? So I say that, all that to say that wanting to date an athlete is not very mature.
Emotionally. Like, you're just so, like,
experienced.
a wise, experienced human being.
How about, like, personality-wise?
Experienced? All right, bro. I'm sorry I keep stopping, bro. But experienced? You're 22. You're experienced at doing flips in gymnastics. What else are you experienced in? You know what I mean? Anyway.
Do you like
Let me
them
get
to be...
I'm about to get a cough drop, y'all boys. I'm gonna listen, though. I'm listening.
Like a funny guy. And somebody that's very caring, not just about me, but with the people around me. Like, if we go out and you're only worried about me, I'm gonna be mad because I need you to be able to take care of me and all my friends, like,
and
all
be
of
welcoming.
us. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you know what time it is, man. Put on your sterile mask, your N95s, motherfucking your Nintendo 64s. Put them on your face, man. Put on the sterile gloves, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's dissect this.
What's your type? Or
My
do you want to
type?
say?
I feel like my type is, like, athletes.
This right here is not a big deal at all. Let's wait for the follow-up.
What's your type? Or do you
My
want to
type?
say?
I feel like my type is, like, athletes.
Yeah.
I like a
Damn, ain't no way you played the whole clip so you could rewind the clip and then play the clip another 2 times. You know what I mean? But no, I still stand by that athlete shit. Like, I live out here in Houston, and shorties say they love athletes. They want athletes. They looking for athletes. They on the prowl for athletes, but they getting pumped and dumped by these athletes. You know what I'm saying? And other girls are, they may be have a little more, let's say, like, self-respect, right? They're not getting pumped and dumped by the athletes, but they're getting played by the athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many football players you gonna try to get with? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many different NFL teams you gonna bounce around to? At some point, it don't really make sense. And that's just what it is.
very, like, emotionally intelligent man. Like,
Now, I had to run the whole thing back so you could see the pacing of it. And it comes off as if she's trying to say that athletes are typically emotionally intelligent men. I was an athlete, so I have nothing against athletes, but is this an emotionally intelligent man? This is Cam Newton. Is this an emotionally intelligent man? This is Draymond Green. Is this an emotionally intelligent man? That is Ron Artest.
I do. Oh yeah, this nigga Antonio Brown super crash out, boy. I think that nigga got the what's it CT whatever the fuck, or he done hit his head one too many times. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro said I don't have a problem with a girl saying she like athletes because I was an athlete. She not talking about you, brother. I'm sorry. She not talking about. And hey, matter of fact, this nigga might have been in the NFL. This nigga might have been in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? When shorty say athletes, they don't mean a nigga that could play ball. They don't mean a nigga that went to school to play ball in college, D1. It don't matter. If you out of college, you not still D1. Them shorties are not looking your way twice. You know what I mean? Like, I am an athlete. I played ball in college. She not going for it. You know what I mean?
Is this an emotionally intelligent man? That's Antonio Brown.
Hell
Is
no.
this an
Oh,
emotionally
fuck.
intelligent man? That is Aaron Hernandez.
Oh my gosh, this nigga was a demon. Why? Hey, yo, this shit give me nightmares, bro. I have a dream. This nigga pop in my dream. Nigga, I'm up in the phone, that nigga, boy. Fuck are you talking about? Yeah, bro, my throat, bro. Y'all, I think I'm getting sick or something, bro. My throat hurts so bad, and I just talk so damn much, bruh. Shit, bruh. Anyway, type shit.
Is this an emotionally intelligent man, Chris Benoit? Listen, I could have did 15 fucking more. I could have did 15 more.
Could did 100 more.
I hope that's not what she meant. I hope she wasn't tying emotional intelligence to athletes. But that just doesn't check out. It just doesn't make sense.
Yes. Yes.
Because I feel like a lot of the guys that I've like talked to or come across, they always just end up being so immature. And I'm like, you are like 5-6 years older than me, and
You're still acting.
Yeah, you act
like a
like that.
child.
Like I act older than you. I'm 22.
What would be like the oldest age gap, the biggest age gap you would have?
Like 5 years. Is that crazy?
No, I think you're really mature for your age. Like
Yeah.
you're 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like you're older than me, mentally, emotionally. Like you're
Emotionally.
just so like
Experienced.
a wise, experienced human being.
That shit was not a compliment, first off. Like, you're younger than me, but I feel like you're older than me because you're more experienced. Experienced in what? Shit like that made me think, like, if you're more emotionally experienced, you probably had more relationships and things of that nature. You know, if they're saying it in a positive way, chances are it didn't fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? You're not carrying a whole bunch of baggage, but, like, I don't know if that's a compliment. You know what I mean?
One thing I want to point out is women just use a lot of phrases that they really don't understand the meaning of. Because she said emotional intelligence, not only paired it with athletes, but then she just talked about maturity after that. And maturity in this conversation boils down to how you act. She acts mature for her age to the women who are younger than her in the room. She feels like some of the men that she's been with act childish. I would like to know from her perspective what exactly that entails, because we could speculate, but we won't. Because if you want me to be honest, I think them gums is just moving. The teeth is just moving. That's all it is. When they get to the part where they're talking about, oh, you act mature for your age, and oh, what's the biggest age gap? You're older than me, all of this stuff. That whole conversation just reinforces the truth that older men are attractive to younger women up until a certain threshold. And the funny thing is that the ages that they're at, like an older dude with his stuff together just seems super superior to most men. Now, these are Asians, so they probably come from wealth, just keeping it real. And the
Jeez.
one in the middle is an Olympic gold medalist, professional athlete. So when it comes to the bar that she has, and probably even they have, their financial bar is going to be up there more than likely because they come from wealth. They want somebody that can compare to their dads or whatever. But outside of that, Suni Lee herself requires a guy of some status. She went with the fucking Texas college football player before this. So she's definitely looking to get somebody with some type of clout, stuff like that.
How about like personality wise? Do you like them to be?
I like a funny guy.
Humor stimulates women's emotions. Women are emotional. Being funny is always a plus. It's always something that can make you more attractive.
And somebody that's very caring, not just about me, but with the people around me. Like if we go out and you're only worried about me, I'm gonna be mad because
Yeah.
I need you to be able to take care of me and all my friends, like
And
all
be
of
welcoming
us.
to everyone.
Yeah, for
Now, I had to let that part run completely again because I'm going to dissect it into such a fine fucking grain. You know, you can't even turn it into rice once I'm finished.
and somebody that's very caring, not just about me, but with the people around me.
Now, it's very funny because this is some womanese shit going on right here. Because if you were a guy and you listen to these words that she is saying, you would think that caring means caring, right? You would think that caring means giving big hugs, you know, oh, did you get to work safely? Oh, you know, I made the bed and bought you your favorite strawberry, da-da-da.
Like, I ain't mad if she says like, oh, you know, it's me, my man, and then all of my friends, you know, just make sure that all my friends safe. You know what I mean? Like, make sure like nothing happening out of control. Cool. But other than that, it shows immaturity if you want your man to spend his resources on your friends. It's almost idiotic. It almost makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of resources. You know what I mean? And a nigga with money, he don't really care. He just gonna do it. But it still don't make any sense to do in the first place. You just do it to, you know, make your girl happy. But the math ain't math. You know what I mean?
Da-da-da. When you get home, I got a Whopper Jr. for you. Would think that's what caring is, right? Thoughtful gestures, even if we're talking financial. But to me, this is what this means. This means all the boyfriend responsibilities that I expect you to bring to the table for me, I expect you to extend those to my friends. And it mainly means finances. That's what it mainly means. But if you know women, this could also extend to protection and things of that nature. Let's continue.
Like if we go out and you're only worried about me, I'm gonna be mad.
Imagine having a woman who is mad that you only care for her,
Yup.
that you are only caring to her.
Don't make no fucking sense. He might as well bring everybody home tonight. Whole friend group, everybody come to the crib. Throw his shit on semi-automatic mode. What the fuck, bro? That shit don't make no fucking sense. It don't make no sense. Honestly. But anyway.
And you are not caring to her friends, which we'll get into in a moment. But caring for her by herself in a relationship that you two have is not enough. It's not enough. This is some real grade A modern women shit right here. Just really take a moment and just let that marinate. You taking care of her, even in a financial sense, that's not enough. If you ignore her friends, that's a whole issue. So making sure she's taken care of 100% is not enough. She will still get mad.
Because
Yeah.
I need you to be able to take care of me and all my friends, like
And
all
be
of us.
welcoming to everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, why would you need that?
Immaturity. You don't have your relationship just for you. You also want your relationship to benefit your friends and for them to like your man and for them to do this and for them to, you know, experience these things that your man is having you experience. That's immaturity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could love your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if she said family, that's a different scenario. You know what I'm saying? Treat my family like your family. Cool. But you talking about your friends. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bring your whole ass friend on a trip. You gonna bring you want this nigga to pay for your cool friends and then your whole ass friend to come on a trip and your man just pay for everything. He the only nigga on the trip. It's just you, your friends, and you know every girl got that one little whole ass friend. You know what I mean? You want her to be there. You want him to pay for all her shit? So she could be sipping her motherfucking her margarita one night and be looking at him like, this nigga here, he the one. Fuck no, bruh.
Why would we? It's just so fun. Why can't your friends take care of themselves?
See,
It's so crazy to me how I don't know how to word it, but a lot of women are leeches, and it's crazy how much leeching a lot of women do and how much they expect to leech, even proxy through other people's mans. And then how a lot of women who are girlfriends not only allow that, but push for that. This whole independent woman, all of that is bullshit. All of that is bullshit. And that's why when you hear me on this channel speaking against feminism and, you know, the whole female independent, I don't need no man shit to destroy the nuclear family, this is why it is all bullshit.
I don't think it's too bad. Like, I don't mind women being independent and shit. Like, but I don't think independence, even for men, independence isn't the main goal. You know, your main goal is to find a woman and get married and have children. For a lot of women, it's just independence, woman power, And it's like, I get that. Yeah, while you're single, you know what I'm saying? When you have to do that. But after that, you know, you can blend and, you know, come together with a man. But I digress.
This is why it's all bullshit, because you are independent and you're getting your own, and you're this boss ass woman, right? You're this boss ass bitch, but you still require men to go above and beyond financially. You want a man to take care of you and your friends. Listen, I know people be like, and even I'll say like, oh man, if you tricking for pussy and stuff like that, that's cool, do you? But if you're trying to preach that niggas need to do this, get the fuck out of here, blah, blah. I'll shoot niggas some bail here and there with that shit. Like, you know, if you want to trick, that's your life. This right here is sucker shit. I don't give a fuck how you cut it. You a bitch. If you are the guy who is like, I am going to pay for not just my girl shit, I'm going to pay for everybody's shit here, like all the girls and like you're one of those people who hit the Mega Millions, who hit the lottery, and then you want to people please. You want to people please, and you go out of your way and you spend all your money on other people, then your ass be fucking broke and none of them people be around to lift you back up. You one of them motherfuckers.
Unless you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I mean? But if you extending yourself to pay for your girl's friends, terrible.
You are a motherfucking public wallet. You a sucker for real. Like, I gotta keep it G. Like, I gotta keep it 1,000. This is the thing. I've seen this play out in real life. I've seen motherfuckers with big money spend all types of money on people who didn't give a fuck about them, who couldn't help. I mean, you seen the shit with MC Hammer. Motherfucker saved the whole Oakland, saved the whole hood. Motherfucker went broke, everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody got nothing for the nigga. It's, like everybody that he was giving money to, all of them gone. Nobody could do shit for him. That's you. That's you. This is the other thing. It's like, when we look at this, it's like you're a fucking pet. Like this is some social, like, see, look, he's gonna, like, my guy's good. He's gonna pay for everybody. This is one of the things that I don't believe in. I don't believe in, yo, I'm fucking with this babe and she got a friend circle and I know they judging me. And not only do I gotta, you know, fucking show out for her mom and her dad and try and, like, you know, win their approval because I'm trying to be with her long term, but I gotta win her fucking friends over. Fuck them bitches. If your friends are gonna have a bearing on the relationship me and you have, fuck them bitches. And fuck you. We about to watch a quick clip. In relation to this, I just want you to see something. But shout out to this creator, JoJo Inspired. Great content. I recommend you go follow her.
Okay, how to get the classy black girl archetype. Okay, finance is pretty high, okay? There's ways around it, but that's tricky, but we gonna talk about it. Looks, medium, charisma, gotta be pretty good.
We're going to fast forward and isolate one specific part.
Okay, here are the roadblocks. Okay, the friend group is one of them. She's definitely sensitive to how she appears publicly in the eyes of the public. Friend group is definitely gonna have to do some vetting. Also, you can go from zero to clown very quickly. She's one of the swiftest archetypes with the block button. One of the top 2 swiftest next to the elegant black girl. You can go from zero to clown quickly. Play more games with the finances, okay? If the looks are high. Why? Because when if you look like this, and she brings you around a friend group, they're going to understand. When she brings you around a friend group, they're going to be like, we get it. We get it. He's here. You know what I mean? This starts to, you know what I mean, get a little murky. Because they going to understand, especially if you got the false hope narrative. You can't really do front face, back face, like your finances are nuts. But you can do, I'm an entrepreneur.
That's funny as fuck, bro. The false hope narrative, bro. That's A-class right there. I'm not gonna lie.
You could do, I'm working on something, and, you know, she'll believe it. You know, okay, let's say the looks are low. Finances got to be high. If you look nuts, and you got to have swag. You got to have some swag. You got to put it on. It got to make sense. It got to make sense to them. Otherwise, they're going to be like, why is the goblin not in the dungeon? They're going to get it with the finances, so they're going to understand. But they're not going to be tolerant as far as don't bring the goblin around, you know. There still has to be paired with the future, the thought that this is going to blossom. He has to have the potential to make finances, okay? It can't just be just blatant, like, straight brokey, because, once again, you know, so he has to be paired. He has to be paired with.
Now, shout out to her. That's not the full video. Go and check her page out if you want to see the full video on Instagram. But listen, man, I done dealt with a lot of women. Like, I'm not the 100 body man, but I done dealt with a lot of women, man. It's no way I'm dealing with some gullible, easily influenced, weak-ass bitch who really care way too highly about what her friends think. Way too influenced by her friend circle. Like, you a weak chick that is surrounded by bad influences. I'm not about to fight that battle. It's just not a bad. And that be the thing. It always be how she did the, like, fucking what you call it, the chalkboard or whatever, the whiteboard. It's always fake bougie chicks or the educated chicks, man. I'm not dealing with no fake high maintenance chicks. I'll catch y'all, man.
Sheesh. Yeah, y'all go rock my other videos. Yes, sir. But anyway, this is a pretty good video. It wasn't really nothing bad about her in particular, but it's just the ideas that she has. It doesn't really make full sense. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will be back here tomorrow, so make sure y'all tap back in tomorrow. I'm posting every single day. But if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.